Welcome back, everybody. Clint here today with Classic Firearms out here at Take Aim Training and Range, and we've got Sarah back with us.
Hello.
And we've got a whole skew of like bolt guns behind us here, and well, let's just get straight to it. How much experience do you have on a bolt gun?
Very little.
Very little.
Like,
okay, well,
none. Let's just say none.
None. Okay, well, we are going to get you out to 500 yards today. So before we even start working on that, which of these would you like to get some training done on?
Well, this one's cute. That one looks cool. What's the big boy in the back?
The big boy in the back?
Yeah.
That is the U.S. Arms Code Azrael. There it is. And I am going to tell you right now that is probably that's the ideal one to go.
Let's do that one.
Let's do that one. So let's, again, get you hitting 500 yards today. I think I'll be more than capable of getting you there.
Are you teaching me?
Yeah.
I heard you didn't do very well last time.
Episode 3 was not good to me. And Josh, why don't you just take over, man? Yeah, we're just gonna get Josh from U.S. Arms Code.
Oh yeah, baby boy.
Yeah, that thing.
That's all right, man. You know what? There's always another day. Every day's a new day.
Yeah. Okay. You guys have fun.
Yeah, we're gonna do it,
You
man.
can watch.
But yeah. So we're gonna get on the gun and get set up. Go through all of the kind of follow through, sight alignment, sight picture, trigger squeeze, all those good things, right? And have a little fun.
Let's do it.
High five. All right, Sarah, so just give you a quick rundown on the Azrael. So we have here a EOTech Voodoo scope. It's a 5 to 25 scope. So to manipulate the magnification, obviously rolling it counterclockwise, it brings you to 5 power. Clockwise position will bring you to 25 power, and it's a reticle similar to the H59 that's in here. So what we're gonna be doing today is I'm just gonna have you dial to. So to change the elevation, we have to pick up on the elevation turret, and then we'll 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever the prescribed elevation is for 10th milliradian. Okay. You'll dial to that and then set it back down in place. Okay. Run the bolt. So obviously bolt operation, you're gonna close the bolt. The trigger safety to the rear is safe, forward is fire. Okay. And then so when you're ready to fire, just make sure that is in the fired position, bolts all the way down. And then again, same thing, good sight alignment, good sight picture, get comfortable behind the gun, you're square. And that firing hand should be pulling the rifle back into your shoulder. And then that good smooth trigger pull, and then let the gun do the work. Okay. All right. I already have you loaded up with 10 rounds of 140 grain match.
Am I positioned right, or should I be further back on the chair? Should I be bending into it more?
So I'll just tell you whatever is more comfortable for you. If you like, some people like to be more upright. If you want to be with your hips a little further back, that's good too. And the other thing too, we still have room to kind of slide this forward a little bit. Okay. So if you need to do that as well, you can. All right. And then the bipod here, the MDT bipod here, allows you to cant the rifle. So if it's not level for you, just roll that gun just a little bit. It's tight, so you'll have to kind of muscle it just a little bit, but that's a good thing. So just cant that rifle to where you see level to be. Again, if you're kind of curious, just look out onto the horizon for some of the berm cross ties, and that'll bring you to level. All right, and lastly, to kind of go into the scope just a little bit, it is actually an H59 reticle, or Horus Vision H59 reticle. So take a look through the scope. And so you're going to see these tick marks, the little short hash marks that you'll see that are horizontal, up and down, and then there'll be some on the left and the right, but we're concerned on elevation with horizontal. Each one of those little tick marks are 0.2 of a mil, and then the large stadia are 1 mil tick marks. So to kind of quantify that, a mil is 3.599 inches, or close to 3.6 inches. So if you were to hold over, it'd be roughly 3.6 inches of elevation, which is how we arc the bullet up to hit a prescribed distance because of gravity. Okay. But we're going to dial to today. So when you manipulate the turret, so if you take a look, that 1 mil right there is that same 1 mil tick mark at the bottom. Okay. It would be like us being on 0 and you just holding that. Okay. Okay, so it's the same thing. but we're just going to go back to 0.
So if I change this, I still look at the center dot.
You still look at the center dot
Okay.
because we're dialing too.
Got
We're
it.
bringing that elevation up to that center dot so that you don't have to hold underneath.
Okay.
But the H59 reticle is really cool that you can hold to and never touch this.
Okay.
So you can do whatever's more preferential for you. If you've got a lot of training, yeah, we'll just dial 2. It makes it easy, and it's a really refined aiming point. You see, it's a small. So if we aim small, we miss small, right? So that's great. But yeah, just wanted to kind of give you the rundown on the reticle and the operation of the turret. So cool. You ready?
I guess so.
Heck yeah, let's do it.
Now or never.
All right, Sarah. So take a look at the 200-yard line through your scope. On that berm, probably midway in between all those targets, there's a diamond white shaped target that's hanging lowest of all the rest of the targets. Do you see it?
Yep.
All right, that is your target. Go ahead and run the bolt, put it around in the chamber. All right, I want you to dial up 0.3. So dial up 3 clicks and back down. All right, go ahead and center up on that target and let me know when you are ready.
Okay.
Center. Good hit. Great hit.
I did
Good shot.
it! Yes!
That thing is swinging.
Yes!
All right, great
Fuck
hit.
yeah.
All right, go ahead and run that bolt, get that spent cartridge out. And what we're going to do is we're going to traverse at a greater distance out to the 300-yard line.
Okay.
Let me know when you're ready.
All right, can I zoom in more?
Yeah, you can. That's preference on you. Just let me know when you're ready.
It doesn't zoom in very much more.
All right.
What am I going for?
All right, at the 300-yard line, you'll see all the way to the left there is a square target.
Is that square? Yeah.
Yep, that's a square target. And then the second target in it's a considerably smaller target. It's going to be a small circular target that's kind of high.
Yep.
All right, so we're going to kind of test your limits here. I know you're new to it, but let's see what we can do here. All right, I need you to dial up to 0.9 mils on the scope. Yep, back down. Now what I want you to do also, be mindful of the parallax. I want you to adjust that parallax to where that target is as clear as it can be because we're changing the range.
Okay. This one?
Yep, manipulate it till you get the target crisp and clear. And let me know when you're ready.
Okay.
All right, center up on that target, and as soon as you're centered up on the target, give me an up.
Is it up?
All right, center. Good hit.
Oh, slapped it.
Great hit. All right, go ahead and eject that round. We're going to go out to the 400-yard line. Actually, correction, we're going to go out to the back of the range. It's close to 5.
That was a center hit, too.
Yeah, great shot. Great shot. All right, you got a fresh round in there?
Yeah. Where am I at?
Back of the range.
Yeah, but where? Okay.
All right.
All the way over by those pretty flowers?
Did you say pretty flowers?
Yeah. Are there flowers in there?
Maybe? I don't see any flowers. Oh, yeah. That are above it?
Yeah.
Yep, you're absolutely correct.
It's on the ground?
Yeah, so dial up. For that range, you're going to dial up to 1.9 mils. And when you're ready, go ahead and quarter the target and adjust that parallax too. Get that good, crisp, clear target image. And let me know when you're ready. So that gray target up there, that's your target.
Okay. Ready?
Center. Good hit, dead center. Great job.
Okay.
Give me some dap.
Yes!
We're gonna stack 2 more rounds right there. Go ahead and run the bolt.
Okay.
And see how close you can put them together. So hold that same aiming point. Let me know when you're ready.
Ready?
Center. Great hit on top of the last one. Ooh. One more round for good measure. You've got 2 touching right there on the top of that red. Hold the same aiming point.
Okay.
Center. Great job, just off the left edge of that one. Hey, awesome job. Awesome
Thank
job.
you.
Great job.
Is that empty?
No, we still got some more rounds in there. What do you think?
That's cool shit.
Makes it easy work, right?
Yeah,
hey,
fun.
Great shooting, great
Thank
shooting.
you. Thank
awesome
you so
job.
much. Oh, wow. It's exhilarating.
It never gets old.
That's so
like
exhilarating.
shooting targets at range never gets old.
That's so exciting. I love that. I'm so sweaty and shaky.
You're like, don't mess up, don't mess up.
I know, I'm like, there's so many people watching me right now. Please don't mess up.
Yeah,
Okay.
Great job.
So shooting the U.S. Arms Osrail with Josh here, what'd you think?
Oh, it was exhilarating. It was so fun.
So, and that was only just under 500 yards, right? I mean, this thing is capable, oh my God, 1,000 plus easy.
Yeah, we've taken out past a mile.
Yeah, taking it
multiple
Oh my
times.
God.
Really?
Yeah, well,
And I mean, 6'5" Creedmoor, definitely a capable, what's that? How many feet?
Yard.
Yards?
Yards, 1760.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yes. So great instruction, by the way.
Thanks, man.
Thank you.
Great student.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah, I could take a learning lesson from both of them. But at the end of it all, yes, something that is really truly exhilarating is that long distance shot on still, waiting to hear that feedback after you see the impact. It is exhilarating. It's a lot of fun. So, hey, this was, baby range for this gun. And I think, I think something that we should do is probably do a little bit more distance shooting out to, I don't know, let's try that mile,
Yeah.
And yeah, shooting out to a mile is a whole other ball game and a lot of fun.
Yeah.
But ultimately, I mean, would you recommend distance shooting to our viewers?
God, yes. Yes, absolutely. Try it.
It is group therapy, right?
Yeah.
It is.
Group therapy. I love
It
that.
is group therapy. Absolutely.
So just really quick before we take off too, Josh, what is your experience when it comes to long distance shooting and things like that?
So there's a lot of things, Sarah and I, and the guys here at Classic, we've had several conversations on some of the things that, rifle setup, going through our gear. We obviously want good quality products, we throw match grade out there like it's just some synonymous term, but there are differences in how a company produces a match grade rifle and all of the machine work that goes into a great rifle. So, and then when we put it back on the shooter, usually in times past, we always say like the biggest failure is typically the shooter. Right. Like a lot of times with all of the machining techniques that and as accurate as all of the machine, like CNC machines are creating products now for machine work. I always say if you're having misses, look back to yourself, troubleshoot you, and then we can go through like the next thing would be ammunition and then the rifle and scope and so forth. But if we go through good setup, man, we're going to have great results.
Yeah. And just curious too, who makes the silencer again? That thing is sweet.
X2 DevGru Orion. That thing is awesome. Absolutely great product. We reached out to them and man, they were just great guys to talk to. They helped us out. So big shout out to X2 on that one, man. Great product.
Yeah, now I already know our viewers are going to be down in the comment section like, oh man, dude, does Josh do any teaching? Can I pay him? Can you? Do you do any courses, man?
I actually do. It's tough to get the time with everything, but I absolutely love teaching people to shoot long range for the joy of it, or even if they're getting into the sport. So it's a lot of fun, man. If they come out, you can find me on Instagram, just Joker Tactics, whatever. Just kind of check us out. But I'm so busy with U.S. Arms, just everything that we're doing, trying to build the product line, and just really I mean, you've got some of our work in your hands, Sarah. I mean, you guys have seen it, but so if you're trying what do they say? It's a long way to the top if you're going to rock and roll. So if you're going to be the best, you got to work hard at it. But yeah, we do offer classes at times, and but I would say if you guys do have questions, reach out to us.
Yeah.
You know.
All right. Well, follow-up question: how would you feel about Classic coming out and doing like a 2-day course or 3-day course or a week-long course or whatever you got? And
I would absolutely be down for that, man. You guys are more than welcome. We have a great relationship with you guys. Yeah. Everybody here is awesome, so it would be like getting the band back together. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. Well, hey, I think our viewers would definitely like it. Let us know down in the comments section, of course, if you'd like to see myself, Sarah, maybe Matt.
Yeah.
And Kaya, maybe I'll take a course and actually learn some of this stuff too, because doing it out here getting on target is awesome and a lot of fun. And I'm sure it's a short time that you spent with Josh, you've already learned a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so, and hopefully you guys have learned some things too viewing, but I think actually doing something, taking the time and making a whole production out of it would be a lot of fun.
Yeah, so I had a blast. This has been awesome. Outside of the heat.
Yeah, it's pretty spicy out here.
It's been awesome. Yeah.
If you haven't caught up on our build series, or I should say our bolt gun series, go check that out. Not a whole lot was built here except by the manufacturers, but as far as us, here, we didn't build a whole lot this time. But we do have all these bolt guns that we're featuring in the bolt gun series, and you'll see all of these smiling faces again, and you'll see a lot of hits on target. Not by me, but it is what it is. Anyway, we'll leave it off there, guys. As always, we appreciate you and your business. God bless, and we'll see you next time at Classic Firearms.
What's up?